Hey guys, we're back ready for a check-in. It is day 20, August 23rd. Let's do a time check. What time is it? And actually, it's August 24th, past midnight. But I put this whole thing together back on Tuesday the 23rd, so we're just going to stick with it's day 20. I have a few friends following along with this training, and they're providing me with some specific questions that arise while they're going through this training. I don't have time to address each one during this initial 30-day challenge, but I do plan on taking some time to address all of them, and I'll either create a FAQ page, or maybe I'll just post the relevant videos within the sequence of all of the other videos that we're putting up on the site. So anyway, I know that there are questions. Stay tuned. We plan on answering a lot of them. So one reason why I haven't had a video in a couple days is that I spent all weekend working on my other business. I do kind of have a day job where I'm running a couple other companies, and so I've been doing this whole 30-day challenge kind of in the background. So I did need to devote a little bit of time, and one of the things that I did this weekend was I recorded a video. It's kind of like an introductory video for our company. It explains who we are, what our mission is, what sets us apart, and what we look to provide our clients. This video was long overdue. It's actually going to go in the first email of our own nurture sequence. I'm realizing more and more video is the play. You put a lot of time in on the front end producing the video, but then it lives forever. Our sales team is even adding this video to their email signatures. The more people that we get this video in front of, the better the chance that we're going to get through to new business owners and attract them as clients. This video also provides a great opportunity for new team members to get them understanding exactly who we are, what we do, kind of associated with the team. Another video that I spent about 5 hours on, but it's going to pay big dividends, is a video explaining a position that we're hiring for. We don't really have a lot of time for a lot of interviews, so I put together the video explaining who our team was, our mission, and exactly what this person that we're hiring is going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. This basically shows job seekers what qualifications that they need for the job before applying, and it also gives them an idea of what their job would look like day-to-day if we do end up hiring them. Cut the video, put it up on a page on our website along with a couple other diagrams and the long job posting. And then what we did today was we actually posted the video and description in a Facebook group. This one's called Austin Digital Jobs. It's a Facebook group of about 23,000 people, and I've had friends post a job posting in this forum, and they got nearly 50 resumes. So we'll see how it works. We already got one application. So one thing that I realize is that a lot of you that might be following along probably do not have the same experience with some of the tools that we've been using to grow the first 20 days. And I am planning on recording some more advanced videos to walk you through both lead pages and active campaign. But guys, really the only way that you're going to start really getting in there and learning it and getting familiar is to just get in an account and dive in. Start fooling around in lead pages, building a few landing pages. It's easy to get the hang of. I showed a friend this past weekend, basically a 10-minute walkthrough. He texted me the next day saying that he had been up until 3 a.m. that morning working with it, and now he really feels comfortable with lead pages. So we already established that this whole process, it's not going to be easy. It's going to require you sacrificing maybe that show that you watch every Monday or Tuesday and putting in the work here, just becoming a practitioner, getting familiar with this stuff, and really just making this stuff second nature. At some point, you're going to have to start getting familiar with some of these technologies that maybe you've never heard of before. Same thing with Active Campaign. 2 weeks ago, I would have told you straight away, I'm not an expert in Active Campaign. I had never set up an email nurture sequence. Nick had always done that for us. But I realized that this is the system that we're going to be using moving forward. So I spent about 5 hours one day last week setting up a funnel for one of my sales guys. Yeah, I spent 5 hours and I got stuck a few times and had to Google a couple questions, but I got through it, and now I really do feel a lot more familiar and comfortable going in, and that's why I'm going to be able to create that video quickly showing you how to set up an Active Campaign email funnel. Getting in there and getting familiar. One thing that we did over the last 4 days is raise our pricing. We haven't had one person react in a negative way to the pricing when we introduced it at $97 a month. And especially when you have the luxury of having, kind of the badass marketing system that we've put in place, which is delivering 5 to 6 new leads each day, you kind of have the luxury of raising your prices. So remember that you could always adjust these prices, but as soon as you realize that your pricing is not pushing anyone away, it's probably priced too low. On our pitch on the phone, we had started introducing the price point of $197, but then I saw one of our remarketing ads over here that still said $97 a month, and I realized we need to get that updated. Again, remarketing, these are the ads that people see after they've been to our site. We don't want them to then go see that we're still offering it at $97 when we're not. Same thing with the regular remarketing ads. You need to go back and change all of these if you're A, going to add pricing on your remarketing banners, and then B, if you're going to raise your prices. We've got 59 people in our nurture sequence. It's been about 7 days since we turned on our marketing, so I'd say I'm pretty pleased with 59. The clients that have signed on with at least a verbal still sits at 4, but I had some good discussions today. But more importantly, I've been really focusing my attention on some of these affiliate partnerships that I really think are about to change the game. So we're about to get into some of those. Here's what the back end looks like. So far, you can see last Thursday, we had 15 leads. That was been our best day. So that's a trend to kind of pay attention to with your respective niches. What day of the week is the best to attract the market with email blasts and to turn up your Facebook advertising? For us, Thursday was big, Wednesday was decent, Friday was decent, Saturday was decent. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday have not been that good. So I'll be keeping an eye on Thursdays. We're going to be putting in a little extra work, a couple extra email blasts on this Thursday just to see if those numbers continue. One other thing that I just want to point out, remember we built out this whole funnel. We're driving the traffic into the funnel, going to the teaser video, which then goes to the full case video, which then goes to our nurture sequence. We have only done these 3 so far. We have not written these emails yet, and that's because we're trying to record a video for each one of these nurture sequences. It's much better to have a shorter email that gives a link over to a video that they can watch rather than like 10 paragraphs of content. So again, I haven't had time to do these 3 yet, but that's okay because look at this. So after someone's clicked the case study, that's when we start sending them the nurture sequence. Here's number 1, rapid response. And you can see 8 people are queued to get that tomorrow. Then number 2 is the review autopilot. 7 people are queued to get that tomorrow. And then finally, number 3 is the reminder autopilot. 8 people are queued, which will get that tomorrow. But check this out. When people get through number 3, they come down here and they just wait. There's 21 people at the end of our funnel just waiting for us to put out the next email. So as soon as we do have this time and savings video ready, we'll add it to the end of our sequence, and immediately those 21 people will be sent that email. So again, you don't have to worry about getting your whole funnel set up before you start your marketing. I'd rather have you start reaching out, making cold calls, sending cold email blasts, doing Facebook traffic. You need to get people in your funnel. And one of the last things I want to do kind of an affiliate check-in. So basically we talked a couple videos about the different ways you can fill your funnel. We talked about going the associations route and becoming kind of the preferred vendor, which they might email blast out to all of their members. We talked about going the mass franchise route where you pick one of the big franchises like ChemDry, who has 300 different franchises across the United States, and try to become their preferred vendor, hoping that they might email blast out something. Both of those ideas are still very interesting. However, they're going to require a lot more time to actually kind of build out those relationships and become the preferred vendor. So since we're doing this $0 to $5,000 in revenue and 30-day challenge, I've been spending a lot more time on the affiliates because I've decided that this is the fastest way to scale. So Joe is the number 1 guy that we're working with right now. I actually spent about 30 minutes on the phone today. We went through and we kind of did an interview. He recorded it on his Skype, and it was just him introducing me walking everybody through what our system does, him having the chance to kind of go back and forth with questions, and then finally him at the end saying, guys, Jeff put together special pricing for anybody on my list. Here's how to get in touch with him. Here's the deal that he's offering you. So like I said, he recorded the raw audio over Skype call. He sent it over to me. I had to edit the audio and then add visuals. I use Camtasia, which is a program for Mac. It makes it pretty easy. Again, be a practitioner, find a video editing program and just start getting in there and getting familiar. I mean, it took me probably 5 hours today to edit and put together this video. However, it turned out really well and it's going to live forever. He's going to put a dedicated page on his website dedicated to us, showing the interview, offering a demo. And the thing is, guys, this will live forever. This kind of promotion is invaluable because even if we're going to pay him $197 one time for each person who signs up, this thing's going to live forever. And so let's say 100 people come to his website in December of this year, 5 months from now. This is still going to be there and people are still going to be able to find us. So this kind of stuff is invaluable. That's why I'm really putting a lot of focus on this affiliate agreement. What we're doing is we create a teaser video that's about 2 minutes, 18 seconds, and then that's going to funnel into the full interview that's about 24.5 minutes. One thing that you'll want to do, and if you'll notice on these, so when you record a YouTube video, when it's time to create the thumbnail, which is basically what shows before you press play, it gives you 3 different freeze frames during the video. But those 3 freeze frames that they give you are completely random. So one thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to upload a custom image. I created this image just in PowerPoint. Notice how it has Joe on the top with his picture, the play button so people know that it's a video, and then just kind of an introduction right here. This was the thumbnail that YouTube wanted to give me, and obviously it's just night and day. You want to do custom thumbnails, so just take some time to go over to Google and look into that. It's a couple steps, but at the end of the day, that's what you want, is custom thumbnails. One more affiliate, remember this guy, he has the #1 video when you do a search for carpet cleaning marketing. He did not reach out to me, but his dad did, Ron. This is actually not a picture of him, but I couldn't find a picture of him, so I just used the director, whatever came up on Google, whatever. But they have 3 services. They've got Postplace, which is a blogging software. They've got So Tell Us, which is a video review software. And finally, they have On Top Local, and this is where they provide website designs for carpet cleaners. So check this out. This is one of their websites. On this website, carpet cleaners will pick a template, you choose a color scheme, and it's $600. They actually want to add our system straight into the order process for every new website that they sell. However, the only problem here is that they want 35% recurring each month. So that means they just don't want one payment as a referral. They want, as long as that person's a client, they want 35%. And also, not just of the $197, they want 35% of, let's say a guy goes up to tier 4 and is paying, $347. They want 35% of that. So with some of the other marketing and the other affiliate partnership that we've got going, Nick and I are really debating if we actually want to do this. The exposure would be awesome, but at the cost of 35% like on a recurring basis, we might just be better off either negotiating with these guys a lower percentage, or maybe saying that 35% does not go up with our tiered pricing, that it just stays with the $197, or just something that makes more sense for us in the long run. At the end of the day, we don't need them. And it's kind of debatable that they might even need us more than we need them. So there's some room for a negotiation, so we'll see how that one plays out. One other affiliate opportunity that I just realized today is I found this guy. He was on the second page when you do search for carpet cleaning marketing. He owns a website called carpetcleaningrestorationmarketing.com. When I did a little bit more research, his name is Jeff Cross. Based on his website, he also has a stake in CleanFacts, which I had never heard of, but based on a little bit more research, went over to the website, and actually right there, one of our remarketing ads is showing right there. So that's good. But we were trying to figure out what CleanFacts is. I then realized that when you do a search for carpet cleaning marketing, right above that video of Troy's that we talked about earlier, Troy and Ron Howard, the team that we're debating on doing the affiliate partnership, the article above is actually a blog post on ClearFacts. And so based on a little bit more research, I go over to the Contact Us page of ClearFacts, and sure enough, there's Jeff. He is the executive editor. So I'm going to definitely reach out to him, because how awesome would it be to actually contribute to this blog post that's ranking #1? It probably gets crazy traffic. Even if we were just on this blog article explaining our system for free, we know that at the end of the day, these business owners do not have the skills or time to develop a system like we've developed, so they're going to come to us anyway. So anyway, I'm going to follow up on this one. Just shows you how much your quote-unquote competitors can actually turn around and become your affiliate plays. Update on the Facebook. So we spent about $113 over on Facebook. Some of that, 78, is sending it to our teaser video, and then 34 has just been on a like campaign. We've gotten up to 87 likes, which is not too bad in a week. Continue to grow that marketplace is going to be good. Shows other people that they're not the only one who likes the page. And then just a quick update on the 30-day challenge. So we're 2/3 complete. We have got 4 clients at $97 a month. 3 of those have just been a verbal. I have 1 credit card in hand. 2 clients need a new website. And then 2 out of the 4 have massive traffic come to their site. So I think with our tiered system, they're going to be good, decent clients, coming in at $250 a month, $300 a month. But then the other thing is that half of the clients that we've spoke to so far are going to need a traffic source. They're going to need pay-per-click. So basically, pay-per-click is going to be the saving grace for this 30-day challenge, I think. Even selling at $197 a month, I would have to get 26 clients signed up at $197 by the end of the 30 days. And since we only have 10 days left, that's a little ambitious to get 26 people signed up with credit card. But because, like we said, most of the people that we speak to are going to need traffic, I'd say a good majority of these people are actually going to ask our assistance in getting a pay-per-click campaign back up and running. So I know that we haven't really talked about that so far. I already have the team that has the infrastructure to build out pay-per-click campaigns. You guys can just go to upwork.com, hire a freelancer, maybe even go to fiverr.com. I've never done it, but I mean, start thinking about maybe adding that. The system that we've been developing is designed to take traffic and turn it into customers. Well, if your clients don't have traffic, that might be an added service that you can offer them. And pay-per-click's the number one way to get right up on a Google search right in front of the people who are searching. In fact, I've got a verbal from one client who says he's currently spending $3,000 a month in pay-per-click. So he's already getting boatloads of traffic. If I could take that over that pay-per-click for him with our system installed, he'll be a $1,300 a month right off the bat. So we'll check in a couple days. I've got big expectations on this affiliate launch. So hopefully I'll have some good numbers to report in with next check-in. Until then, you guys just keep on putting in the work.